whatever you want, whatever you like. It's not a problem at all. Whatever you like.
The velocity of the car is the rate of change of position or direction. As the car moves, it undergoes changes in speed. The changes in speed consist of acceleration and deceleration. When we accelerate, the miles per hour increase, and when we decelerate, the miles per hour decrease. When decreasing speed, the car experiences friction due to the contact of the road and the lock of the brakes.
When sitting in the car, we experience the normal force, due to the weight of our bodies exerting downward into the seat and the seat exerting force into our bodies.
Centripetal force is a center-seeking force which requires a force toward the center of the curvature path. As we drive around the roundabout, our bodies are being pulled toward the center of the circle because the motion of the car is constantly undergoing uniform circular motion. Even though we are in uniform circular motion at a constant speed, there is still an acceleration being acted upon the car. The centripetal acceleration is due to the change in direction, not speed. The inward direction of the car is constantly changing. Thus, we are undergoing centripetal acceleration.
Walking is an example of Newton's third law. Every action has an equal and opposite reaction. In this case, when our feet touch the ground, we are also applying force. In doing this, the ground pushes back an equal force onto our feet, in the opposite direction, pushing forward. When we were on the roller coaster, we reached our largest amount of gravitational potential energy, when the cars were at the maximum height of the track. At the top of the tracks, the cars contain a large amount of potential energy, which is the energy of the vertical position. Once the cars are lifted to the top of the hill, gravity takes over and the remainder of the ride is energy transformation. While on the roller coaster, the force of the track's electricity causes work to occur due to the energy from the electricity being transferred to the roller coaster. However, as the cars initially proceed down the track, they gradually gain kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of motion. The stored potential energy converts to kinetic energy as the cars go down the hills. As the speed increases, the kinetic energy also increases. This means that the kinetic energy for the roller coaster system is greatest at the bottom of the largest downhill slope, and the GPE is greatest at the highest point of the track.
Torque is the twisting force causing rotation. On the merry-go-round, the torque is the sum of the force components tangent to the merry-go-round multiplied by the distance from the center of the rotation. If we happen to fall off our horse on the merry-go-round and fall off the ride, we would have been moved tangent to the ride because it's a circle.
You're cool.
While we were in the candy store, we blew some pinwheels. The pinwheels initially were at rest until an external force, our blow, caused them to spin. This relates to Newton's first law, which states an object at rest stays at rest, or an object in motion stays in motion unless acted upon by an external force.
Oh, he's trying to get on, this poor guy.
When boats move across the water, they are very buoyant. Buoyancy is the ability to float in air, water, or some other fluid. All of the boats are not sinking because pressure is exerted in all directions, so that there is an unbalanced upward force on the bottom of the boat.
Colors in the sunset is the rotation of planets. The sun gives off light waves with a range of frequencies that are within the visible light spectrum, which are able to be detected by the human eye. In this sunset, the red sunset falls in this spectrum. The visible spectrum is the common known colors of the rainbow, with red, orange, and yellow being the side with a long wavelength and low frequency, and green, blue, indigo, and violet are on the side that have a short wavelength and high frequency.
There are multiple types of waves. A colliding wave is called a destructive wave, which cancels each other. They can be viewed as a sinusoidal wave, and a lot of physical concepts are this way. Waves result from the wind blowing over a vast enough stretch of fluid surface, and then they crash into the shore. A wave can be described as a disturbance that travels through a medium, transporting energy from one location to another without transporting another. This is for energy waves as well as waves we witnessed on the beach.
Like whatever you like, baby, grab your girl by the hand. Let them know that you're versatile. Let them know run shit